Hello my dear friends and welcome to my channel. As you know, it's called Big and Deep Talks, and some of you were asking me, Oksana, why did you decide to call your channel Big and Deep Talks? So I decided to make this video to explain you why and to tell you the story behind the name. So to explain the first part, the big talk, I need to make a confession. I hate small talk. Yes, I do. I just can't stand it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about when you meet somebody, like a stranger or somebody you don't know. Of course you need small talk to get to know each other. I'm talking when good friends get together, people who know each other well, and they start talking about football or about weather or about something else for hours. Hours of small talk, for me it's exhausting. Because when I get together with my friends, special Christian friends, I want to talk about something meaningful, something big and important. For me, it's God, something spiritual. So that's the explanation. So the big talk for me is the opposite of the small talk. For me is when you share about something personal, something that you have experienced, and something you would like to share with your friends, people who you trust. Of course, I'm not encouraging you to speak and share your secrets with everybody, but for me that's my favorite kind of fellowship, when we get together with my friends, my good friends, people I trust, and then we speak about something big, about God, and then we speak about something deep, things that God has done in my life. Some miracles he has performed, some prayers he has answered, or maybe some struggles that I'm still experiencing, or some fears maybe. So when we share these stories with each other, and then we can pray for each other and encourage each other, that's the best kind of communication and fellowship, because it's so rich and so deep. And it's just amazing. I hope you know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, please start having those conversations with your friends, because that's what I wanted to encourage you to do, because I usually do it with my friends, but having my own YouTube channel, I decided to encourage you to have the same type of communication and communion with your friends, to have this big and deep talks. So I decided to do it in my channel because my spiritual gift is encouragement. So I thought, okay, if I can do it to my friends, to do personal encouragement, why can't I do it to more people who are watching my YouTube channel? A year ago, I started this counseling process, and I started a journey which I called God's Discovery and Self-Discovery. So me and my mentor Nancy, we've been reading the book. It's called The Gift of Being Yourself, and it's a really good book. I hope you can get it and read it if you are in the self-discovery process as I am. And I wanted to read one quote from this book, and the quote is by Thomas Merton. It goes this way: "There is only one problem on which all my existence, my peace, my happiness depend: to discover myself in discovering God. If I find Him, I will find myself, and if I find my true self, I will find Him." I think it sounds amazing, and that's exactly what I'm experiencing right now. And there is another quote by Saint Augustine, which says, "Grant, Lord, that I may know myself, that I may know you." And I think it's a two-way process. You can't only focus on knowing God without learning who you are. Or you can't only focus about yourself and take care of yourself and your need and just discover what you want without thinking about God, about something big and high. So it's a two-way street, and you need both to have harmony in your life and in your heart. And you know, the Bible speaks a lot about that too. So the verse I wanted to share with you today is from Proverbs 20, verse 5. In ESV translation, it goes this way: "The purpose in a man's heart is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out." And sometimes you read this and it's not really clear. That's why I like to compare several different translations, and I like the message again here. I'm not promoting message, I'm just saying that some passages are very good in this translation. So, listen to this one, the same verse. "Knowing what is right is like deep water in the heart. A wise person draws from the well within." And I think now it makes much more sense, because a wise person draws this knowledge what is right from within himself. But where does he get this knowledge from, right? And this knowledge, this wisdom, comes from the Lord, comes from above. And that's why I call it big and deep talk, because it's both ways. So the wisdom of God, how can we get it? And the Bible tells us about that too. In James 3:17, NIV translation goes, "But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere." So if you get this wisdom from the Lord, from above, then it will be easy for you to decide what is right and get this out of your heart, to get this knowledge, and then you will become a wise person. So I hope, my friends, you got the idea why I called my channel Big and Deep Talks and why I love those talks so much. So I wanted to encourage you to start having those conversations with your friends. And if you have never done it, try it. So my encouragement for you today is, could you have one big and deep talk with one of your friends this week? I hope you will. Well, if you don't have those friends, maybe you can try to have it with me. You can send me a message and I'll be happy to talk to you, because I love that. I love it. I do love big and deep talks. God bless you.